remember, it's the small wins that make up the big dream come true. So never underestimate the power of slow progress and slow improvement, because that's what makes the big picture worthwhile and the success modestia. Hello friends, welcome back again to another exciting episode of this week's video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to invest your first 1,000 shillings, the tips and tricks that have worked out for me that you can also apply in your life and in your business and in every sector that you operate in, and realize profitable and sustainable results in your future. Because as we all know, the thing that is ever rising but cannot depreciate is our age. Our age is ever rising. We are not moving backwards, and for that reason there is going to come a time where these investments are going to be of value and impact others, not only ourselves. So if that sounds interesting, be sure to watch this video till the end, and if at all you think this video might be informative or helpful to anyone of your friends or family, feel free to share the link which is down below to them so that they may also get this value. So, and also for those who haven't subscribed to this channel, feel free to subscribe to this channel and join this big family as we grow together through the self-development, finance and investment journey. So let's get straight into the video for today. So before we start, I would like to get this out there. Diversification, no way. Anyone who tells you to invest your first 1,000 shillings into multiple investments is probably lying to you, because truth be told, 1k ni pesa kidogo. You can't invest it into multiple investment streams in order to get a return out of it, because it's quite too little to make that impact as much as you would want it to make. You should find something that you know very well about and go all into it, and not the other way around, where you make multiple investments with the initial little amount that you have. And that's why most of the investments that people make tend to dwindle instead of rise. So this is a quick point that you need to note as we enter into the video for today. So moving on to the first point, I've divided this video for today into segments. And what do I mean by that? The first segment is investing in the present. How do you invest in the present in order to secure the future? So that brings us to the first thing that you're supposed to do, and that's the humble beginnings that we start by. So moving on forward, the first thing that everyone does, and I think it's a culture that has generated from the past and it's still ongoing, is saving. Saving is a very integral part of our lives, as everyone knows, and I'm not going to take much of your time in it. But however, I'd like to introduce this concept that has worked in the past and I still use it in the present. So it's the use of this tiny artifact here. Many of you are adept with it and you've seen it somewhere. I'm sure if you're old enough, you can still remember when you used to use this before the Jumbo Juniors came and the junior boxes where you can get to save your money in the bank came about. The method has really been impactful in my life, because you can see I'm able to save at the comfort of my home, and when my box is full, maybe one day when it gets full, you can easily retrieve your cash, and there is no withdrawal fees that is required from me. And most of you can testify to this. If at all you're old enough, you can testify that this procedure has been used and really works. And when you go old school with these things, sometimes it helps you be more responsible and disciplined, as opposed to having money on the cloud like M-Pesa and the other means that we have today. So this is a very lucrative and meaningful field that you guys should try to invest in. And this artifact only goes for 50 shillings, by the way. It only goes for 50 shillings, and you can get it in those artisanal fats pali majua kali wanakuwa. Those guys do sell them. They can make one for you, they can customize one for you. Remember, it's the small wins that make up the big dream come true. So never underestimate the power of slow progress and slow improvement, because that's what makes the big picture worthwhile and the success more tastier. So let's get into step number 2. So the second thing that you're going to be talking about is investing in our health. And what do I really mean by this? And I know the youth have really taken this thing so very underrated. And due to the COVID pandemic, how the breakout has had, you can see by the numbers, the older people are more prone to getting affected by the virus as compared to the younger generation. And what does this tell us? The immune system of small kids and watoto wadogo down there is more stronger compared to those people of older ages, because as you age, your immune system grows wearier. So this is what you're going to do. In order for our immune system not to become so weak when we grow older, we should practice this habit of eating healthy. And majorly, this point takes me to the fruits, which is the vitamins. In Kenya, we're blessed to have fruits at the disposal of our hands through the mama mbogas who are found in each and every estate that we can think of. And fruits in Kenya cost as low as 10 shillings per fruit, ranging from the bananas to the mangoes to the oranges to the rest. So I want to pose this question to you. Will it hurt to invest 10 shillings a day for 30 days into yourself? Will it be impactful to your health or it won't? Feel free to comment down below on whatever you think about this point, because I feel that when you go, let's say to the hospital, there was a time that I had an injury on my finger here, and I was rushed to the hospital and they wanted to do some sort of operation on my finger. I had a growth, and the first thing that the doctor asked me when he looked at my finger was, how often do you take fruits? Then I was like, on rare occasions, because most of us, we only take fruits maybe when passing by a shop where you've seen a fruit, or maybe when you're with a colleague na yeye amenunua, you also want one, you get that scenario. So I was like that, and he told me to be taking more fruits so that those cuts, those dents that you might have in your body that maybe might be infectious to viruses, for your body to handle those viruses, it needs to be stronger, and that's brought about by eating healthy and also proper intake of those fruits. So please, and I would urge you guys to consider at least investing 10 shillings out of whatever that you have for 30 days in order to improve that health of yours and live longer to accomplish those goals that you have for your future. So please feel free to share what you think in the comments section below, and if at all this video has added any value to you so far, feel free to hit the like button, because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And also if at all you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel. So with that said, let's get straight into the next point.